And let's go ahead and we're going to load Shine Ranch. Now, I do need to warn people, Shine Ranch isn't as pretty as the other ranches, because, well, you know what? Watch the old VODs, watch the old YouTube videos. Shine Ranch is a special child. It is our redheaded stepchild of the ranching community. This is where we've started. We have ourselves a new farm going in, lots of mealwood. We have ourselves a polluted water vent with food poisoning, unfortunately, but maybe we can use this to generate some power. That'll be nice, right? We've dug down here. We're coming to get algae. Apparently, oxygen is a huge problem here. We're starting a fertilizer synthesizer area. That's important because now we can actually use this polluted water vent to do it. How much does this put out? 4 kilograms. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot of polluted water. Let's get it going. Oxygen is a problem. I know it doesn't look like a problem, but oxygen is apparently a problem. And we don't... This is our... Oh, this was a carbon dioxide vent. 500 degrees Celsius. It takes a lot of... It takes a lot of hatches to sustain barbecue for a colony's worth of dupes. Uh-oh. We're gonna get... Oh, man, we're gonna get slime lung, too? But at least we have food? Oh, this is rough. This is super rough. Oh, well. This is what it is. It's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. We got this. We got it. Got it. It's fantastic. Need to go to work now? Daywalker, you know what? Going to work is important. Gotta pay those bills. Gotta pay them. That's why I go to work. I also have to pay those bills. Super bills. Gotta pay those bills. What are your problems? Fertilization. So dirt. We got dirt right here. How are we doing on it? We got 13 tons of dirt. That actually won't last nearly as long as we think it will. We're going to have to come up here and kind of get some more dirt. And how are we doing on algae? Not great. So we're going to get dirt, and then we're going to come down here and get some algae too. We have a huge, huge slime biome right here. And another huge slime biome right here. I think keeps running incubators and a closed circuit powered by coal generators using the coal produced by tamed hatches. This is almost a self-sustaining loop. You poop out the things we need to make your children. Yeah, that works. Keep some 16 tamed hatches for eggs, and the rest goes to slaughter. Do you find that those 16 hatches eat a lot of stuff? What are you feeding them? Right, because from what I've heard, they eat like a teenage boy. I have really mixed feelings on ranching. On one hand, I really like ranching because I really like pets. And on the other hand, I don't really like ranching because it's a pain. There is an overabundance. Yeah, but I mean, how much are they eating? Have you actually like figured out? Have you sat down and figured out? Okay, this is how much they're eating. Hey, at least they hot fixed feeders, and so now feeders can hold 2 tons of stuff instead of 200 kilograms. Because it used to be you literally couldn't keep up with feeding them. Yeah, igneous rock is plenty. Yeah. I guess my problem would just become... I want to find another geyser. Let's take a look for geysers. If you don't know the trick, welcome to Restart Day, a day for newbies. What we're looking for is, well, cool spots. So all of the geysers sit upon a neutronium bed, and neutronium is absolute zero, right? Because it doesn't have a temperature. So what we're looking for is this, right here. Right, we're looking for this light blue. So this is a geyser of some form. Let's take a look. Here's another one. So there's one right here, and there's one right here. So we're gonna go try to dig those out, see what they are, see if we can use them at all. Looking at the temperature, fantastic way to look, right? Because right now, there's no way you would have seen it. Like, if you were kind of coming around, you would have been like, oh, is there a geyser over here? And there is, it's right here. But looking in temperature, it's way easier to see. Aussie Andy 4321 has followed. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Growing pepper nuts is very... Oh, yeah, you could just feed them pepper nuts. The problem is pepper nuts require phosphor. Or, wait, no. Do they? No. Yes? No. Yeah, pepper nuts require phosphorite, which is also not limited, or is also a limited resource. Yeah. Yeah, you would have to preserve extra pockets. Like this. Look at this. 4 pepper nut plants right here. Like, you would just preserve this. This is so many pepper nuts. Actually, this is an awesome little area. Look at this. Balm lilies. Freaking pepper nuts. Look at that little pocket right there. If it wasn't kissing a steam vent. A use for hot CO2. Feed it to slicksters? For hot CO2? I mean, you could convert it to polluted water using a skimmer. Convert it to water using a skimmer. How hot? It comes out at 500 C. Yeah. Hey, let's do the bad. Loud sleeper, squeamish, unconstructive, not my friend. Irritable bowel, quick learner, 5 kindness, 2 creativity, 3 learning. Ow! Catalina, welcome to the colony. I don't promise you a long life. Actually, I don't think I've killed a dupe on this one, so I do. I promise you a long life. I swear to God, you won't die. That's a lie. Where's a miner? You're a miner now. Get to bed. Have I killed somebody on this yet? Oh, I did, and he's just still here. Ooh, I just kind of left him in the water. That's probably not good. Yeah, they don't care about temp. I think that's your best bet, is to use slicksters. I'm on the slickster path. Also, they're slicksters, so they're very pretty, and I like slicksters. Oh, and if you tame the slicksters, I mean, well, if you tame the slicksters, then you get to see the slickster animation where he goes brushy, 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 and the slickster's like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. It's super fun. Oh, no, I actually want to place that. Ta-da, like that. They're so gonna get sick. Oh, yeah, we are. Ooh, look at that. It's a geyser. So here's another little trick that you can use. If you're curious what type of geyser this is, right? And you want to know, if you take blocks and you try to build, so notice that I can't place blocks, but I can place blocks there, which means that this is a geyser of some sort, right? So geysers itself are 4 wide and 2 high. So that's a geyser of some form. It could be a polluted water geyser or a water geyser, but it looks like this, right? This polluted water one. Now, if you come down here and I take a look at this geyser right here, if I do the same thing, the hot CO2 temperature, 500 degrees Celsius. If I do the same thing, this is a vent of some form. So it's going to let out gas, right? Because they're 2 wide and 4 high. So this is going to let out a gas of some form, or maybe like steam or something like that. Volcanoes, I don't have access to a volcano. Volcanoes are a 3x3 square. So that can give you a good idea of kind of what you're going to be dealing with. Not specifically, not right away being like, oh, I know for a fact that it's going to be this, right? Because each form vector has different stuff. But it does give you kind of an idea of, okay, am I looking at a volcano? Am I about to dig out a volcano? Because you know all volcanoes are hot. Or am I about to dig out like a little geyser like this? At which point you're probably want to dig it out because it could be water, it could be polluted water, it could be slush, which is fantastic. Or is it going to be a vent like this where it may be letting out 500 degree hot, carbon dioxide or anything like that? So it's a good way to kind of figure out of, okay, what is this, and do I really want to go for it? Do I want to rush to it, or do I want to kind of chill out for a second? That's not a bad idea. I mean, 500 degrees Celsius is a good amount of heat, right? So anything else that you would need heat for, purifying polluted water, by all means do it. That's not a horrible idea. Of course, that means that you then need to also find a source of cold. There is a lot of slime on this map. Look at this. Ooh, natural gas guys are up here too. How good are you? 309 grams a second. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's get some research going. Let's go for air systems. Yeah, you can get some heat out of it. It's not a bad idea. Yes, I did. Yes, I dropped Discord. Let's get some iron. Some igneous. Ah, sweet igneous rock. Ooh, food poisoning. Yeah, using it to heat up this would not be a terrible idea. Here's the problem. Here's the one problem is you kind of have to pump it, right? To get the heating, right? If I wanted to heat this up, I kind of have to pump it. It puts out stuff at 500 degrees, which we don't have, right? Like, we don't have the ability to make pumps that can handle 500 degrees. Yeah. Slush geysers, I think, are my... Right, slush geysers plus some piping, I think are my new... Like, oh, this is a really good... Oh my god, what is this made of? I made abyssalite paintings. Oh, why? I just must not have been paying attention. Well, it's a pretty color. Pretty color. So yeah, I want to explore this map a little bit. Kind of get out and figure out what's going on. Find the other geysers. I would like to find a metal geyser. That's my real idea right now. Is I would like to find a metal geyser. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. Yeah, a little bit of research going on. Food shortage. Psh. Let's get distillation. Cold CO2 geyser. Yeah, -50. -55 degrees Fahrenheit. Or not, -55 degrees Celsius for a cold CO2 geyser. It's cold. Which actually means that it should put out liquid, but every single one I've seen so far doesn't. It puts out... It just heats up fast enough on exit that it doesn't put out liquid. It puts out otherwise. These dupes moving at the speed of duplicity. Good night. Yeah. Brother. Yes. Chill the oxygen before sending it to the slickers? Not a bad idea. Right, it gives you... The hot ones are a little harder to work with, just because we just don't have... We don't have the material to make a pipe. Like, I would like to see a material to make piping that can... Or a pump that can handle 500 degrees. Ooh, lockers. Ice. Ice and lockers. You know what's nice? That ice is nice. Let's not worry about those now. We're just doing our exploration. This is going to be our exploration map. Oh! Yeah? Look at that. A crack in the abyssalite to get down without having to go through abyssalite. That's pretty neat. Far too low of a temp. Yeah. 125 degrees Celsius for the biggest pipe that we've got. What is this? A carbon dioxide geyser. So this guy right here, carbon dioxide at -55.1 degrees Celsius. -55 degrees Celsius. This thing is cold. This puts out some cold, cold carbon dioxide. So what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to grab some abyssalite. And we're going to make an abyssalite kind of cube around it for right now. Let's dig over here. How much? Doesn't really matter. It puts out, one moment. Yeah, I'm a fan. Freaking cold ass geyser right here. Yeah. This puts out. I told you how much I would tell. Or I told you I would tell you how much. It puts out 39 grams a second, but it's fairly consistently erupting. So not a lot, but it's enough that we can use it to cool some stuff down. Carbon dioxide, unfortunately, isn't the greatest at absorbing any heat, so yeah. A ton. If you clear out most of the bottom oil and you get all of the slicksters into one area, it is a lot of carbon dioxide eating. Like, they eat a lot of carbon dioxide. so that's going to bring us out that way. Let's also make a ceiling. Whoa, is that really all of our igneous? It is. Couldn't produce enough CO2 to keep up with Slickster demand. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Look at that, though. Ah, that's pretty. That's super pretty right there. Alright. Any new geysers that I just apparently have missed? Might be something up there. There's something down here. Alright. Alright, alright. So we're going to go to this edge of the map. And then we'll go up. And we'll use this to kind of cut out. Yeah. Yeah. So let's also then come up here. Let's put in an oxygen center up here. Right? Little deoxidizer. Little manual generator. Right like that. Little tiny battery. And wire. Right, so we'll have a area up here, which we will then use to extend our reach into the blackness. Which we're going to use igneous, because we're going to get more igneous by coming down here and getting more igneous. Fantastic, fantastic. So we've got a nice bit here. Nice bit over here. People are sick. Who's got slime lung? Lindsay, slime lung. Oh! That sucks. I'm sorry, Lindsay. But that's... What are you doing? You're picking up igneous. Okay. Well, let's get this cleared out first then. And this. Oh wow, Ellie even up here throwing her hat into the ring. That's the edge of the map over there. That's the edge of the map over there. Okay, cool. We got ourselves some sleet wheat, naturally growing sleet wheat. That's fantastic. Maybe we can box this in, get ourselves a little bit of a natural sleet wheat farm. Make some food out of it. So we're not dealing with meal lice so much anymore. Still got food poisoning in the water. That's just great. It'll happen. Gonna get some tons of igneous rock. Back up to 6 tons of it. That's good news. So that way we can make all of our crazy walls going on here. And we're just gonna explore. Exploring is the name. Oh, hey, look. It's the Oxalite Spiral. Exploring is the name of the game. The asteroid. Our field of play. Nice hat. I know. I'm a fan of hat time. I forgot who was supposed to message me on Discord. Somebody wants to know if they can buy a hat, and I told them to message me on Discord. I was like, message me on Discord. Using powered door pumps. Powered door pumps. Good for you powering them, at least, right? So at least you know that when... I don't mind if they're powered. I don't mind if they're powered. Right? It's when you don't power them, and you have these, like, crazy, like, 20-door compressions. That's when I'm sitting here going, guys, like, that's not a thing. But if you powered it, if you legitimately powered it, then I am a fan. Good for you. It's only when people kind of, like, yeah, I take advantage of, you know, free powered doors and stuff. But I could, it's not to compress gas. Work with it that way, yeah. I know a lot of people will compress gas output from geysers and stuff before they're ready to do it. Yeah, one of these days they will. I mean, I keep warning people, if you're relying on mechanized airlocks without power, like, understand there is going to come a day where they will no longer function like mechanized airlocks. They'll function like regular mechanical airlocks before, you know, without power. It's right in the tooltip, so, I mean, just understand that's going to happen. Right, so you get all of these people who have these crazy, like, trying to get steam generators to work, and they're doing it through, although I did see some today steam generators without doors, and they're doing it through the use of doors, and I'm just like, look, like, understand that when these get patched, and they will, it's in the tooltip, like, they are obviously not functioning as intended. When they get patched, your setup becomes much, much, much less efficient. And yeah, no, if you're powering them, I say you're legit, you're fine. As long as you're powering them for that purpose, right? If you're using them as a compressor, power them, and then I'm not going to be like, you're a dirty cheater. But if you're using them just in your base, fine, leave them unpowered. Fine, whatever. It is what it is. You don't have to power them in your base. But if you're using them for automation, you're using them for that, power them. You don't have to. It's your game. You know, like, do what you want. But it is my opinion that you're a dirty cheater. Are we not storing food? No, apparently not. Hi. What's up, baby girl? Oh, you're so pretty. You went to the vet today. I know. Amazing, right? Which ranch do I think is the best off so far? Slickster or maybe Hatch? Hatch or Slickster? Can we see the fur babies? The real fur babies? Like the canines? The real ones. Yeah, if Willow lets me pick her up, yeah. I got you. This is the old lady. She's gonna cough now. This is my old lady. She is 14. Yeah, you're 14. You're very old. She had to go to the doctor today because we're having some health problems. She was recently diagnosed with Cushing's disease. Yeah, Cushing's. But she's 14. She's my old lady. She's the oldest of them. Oldest? Oh, you're so pretty. So pretty, Pidgey. Pretty pigeon. Yes, pretty pigeon. She does not like being picked up very much anymore, because... yeah, she wants down. So we're going to put her back down. And then the other one is the Pip. Ah, the Pip. This is the Pip. He's my little boy. Hi, the Pip.
Hi, buddy.
You kind of smell like pee, dude. That's, you need a shower. You need a bath. This is the pitch, or this is Pip. Pip is amazing. He is a huge pain in my ass. He's 4. So, he's 4 years old. You're 4. Oh, yes, but he's a cuddle bug. He's a super cuddle bug. The superest of cuddle bugs. Yes, the best cuddle bug on the planet. Pip is my favorite subscriber. Yes, Pip, you're the best subscriber. Yes, hi. Oh, yes, rubs the ears. Rubs the ears. Abuse me. Yes, yes. It's okay. Hi. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Back to your chair. He likes to sit, there's a computer chair that sits right here, and he likes to sit in that chair and watch me stream at night. Puffs can be hatched and released so they can delete polluted oxygen. Yeah, that makes sense. You're amazing. Alright, so what are we doing? Ah, look at that. We got some oxygen coming up here now, finally. What? That's good news. Alright, so this is built. This will get built at some point. Lindsay's sick. Bonnie will be sick sooner than later. Oh, are they not set to... Let's make sure that they are set to care about Lindsay. They are. Okay. Is she gonna get hurt? Let's take a look. Vitals. Lindsay has received medical care. She's almost just done. Shine are good for eggs. Quick reproduction cycle. They're the same reproduction cycle. They're all super. What do you mean no oxygen there? See, there's oxygen right here. What? Oxygen. See? Ooh, oxygen. Bubbles is even getting us more oxygen. They are very, very low maintenance. They do use phosphorite. That is a problem. They eat other things too. They eat bristle blossoms. Bristle blossoms and phosphorite is what shine bugs eat. It's unfortunate, but it's true. No, I didn't know if this was the spot you were talking about. And if it is, there is, but if it wasn't the spot you were talking about, then obviously I want to know if, you know, there's no oxygen somewhere. Right? If there's no oxygen in a place, I definitely want to know. What? I know, I touched you for like 2 seconds, and now it's all about the Pippin show. It's all about the Pippin show. Do you want to sit on my lap? Okay, hold on. You can sit on my lap for a bit. Oh, ready? Ah, hello. Long dog is long. Ready? Ah, hello. Hello. He hates that. Hi. I know you hate it. I'm sorry. Here, you can sit with me, okay? Thank you. If you don't care about barbecue ranches, you can use that phosphorate for eggs instead of pepper nuts. That is correct. Your breaths. You guys suck. You understand that, right? They're gonna get killed right here. You could do pepper bread from wild wheat. Wild wheat takes forever. Even with doing natural farms, wild wheat takes forever to grow. I would not call that a traditionally great late game system. They do always manage to trap themselves. They are a difference. Alright, so this is a thing, this is a thing, this is a thing. We have a vent down here. There's a vent down here. What have we got? Anything new? Oxalite spiral. Big cold biome. Look at that. Wow, it even comes down here? That's a big cold biome right there. Alright, alright. That's all. Thank you. Thank you. Dupidity. Stupid dupidity. Silly dupidity. Thank you. You're a good boy. Sunday special treat. Rottenton did a cool thing where he, like, limited... He made it so that dupes could only eat... Come on. Why? I bet she's gonna... Of course she is. So that they could only eat pepper bread when they were super stressed. I thought that was neat. Oh, the dupemanity. The dupidity. Wow, there's a lot of Abyssalite right here. Yeah, you do the same. I just like to make sure... Ooh, look, another geyser. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. To go for it, we're going to go up this way. No, I lied. We're going to go upsy-downsy right there. Okay, now let's figure out what it is. Let's use our trick that we learned. We're going to use tiles to find out that this is indeed a geyser of some form. So let's do it. I lied. This is no priorities. Let's go find out what that geyser is. Yeah, automating bathroom times or automating food times. Right, you can automate food times kind of the same way by storing food in a locked room that only opens certain times of the day. And making it so that their tables and the food is only in that room. Right, so you make a room. And it unfortunately, well, yeah, so you make a room. You have a two-set room, right? Where you have, like, you know, a room right here that has a auto sweeper and some refrigerators, and then you make another room on the opposite side of it that has all of your tables, and then you put a door right here that's on a timer, and then this door can just be opened and closed, and make it so that only at certain times of the day can they get into the food, and then just have the auto sweepers pull the food from outside of, you know, pull the food from here before duplicants can get to it, and store it in here where they won't be able to get it unless it's a certain time of day. And so that way you can force them to eat at certain times of the day and not other times, right? It cuts back on them making it all the way up here and then being like, oh, I'm hungry, and then they have to run all the way back down. Right? It's the same thing with showers, right? You can set up showers if you want to run showers. You can set up showers so that they're only accessible during certain times of the day. There's a lot of things that you can do to kind of force dupes to do things at certain times, so you can set up a schedule since they don't do it for themselves. You must hold thine dupe's hands. Not working great. Not working bad, though. Toilet room with a single sink. Using a duplicate checkpoint to make sure that they can only get through. It is like training a puppy. Except for duplicants never change. Puppies at least get better, right? Like, there's no way that Pip would be sitting on my lap when he was a true puppy. I don't care about this anymore. Let's not do that. But right now, he's just chilling on my lap. Happy as a Catone can be. I want to figure out what this is before. Oh, we've only got 8 cycles. 8 cycles to get up here and figure out what this is. Hopefully we can make it. let's just go this way then. This will be faster than actually building this ladder. That'll be faster than building that ladder. Dupes don't wash their hands when they're sleep time. There's a way of doing it with a duplicate checkpoint, which is super end game because it's the end of the, you know, it's end of the tree. But there's a way of doing it with a duplicate checkpoint that forces them, no matter what, to always wash their hands, which I thought was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay. Nighttime? Nighttime. Okay. See, this was way faster than coming up this way. They need to figure out some way to make building ladders up and down easier, but I have no idea how they would even do it. These need to accept everything. Priority 8. Copy and paste. Just pauses their task, doesn't skip it. Yeah. True. Well, that's why you have the checkpoint after the toilet. Yeah, ladder building is slow. Ladder building up and down is super slow. It's actually one of the things... So ladder building up and down is one of the things that I'm trying to figure out how to eliminate from doing full asteroid. Because I think if I can eliminate ladders up and down, or at least minimize the amount of ladders up and down, I think I could get full asteroid down to like less than 15 hours. I know I can do it in 18 now. I can probably do it in 18. I think I can get it down to less than 15 if I can get rid of the number of ladders that I build. I would love to, at some point, I need to make it an event and kind of do it, and not start it at midnight after I've only gotten 2 hours of sleep. I want to do full asteroid in one sitting. But I want to make it an event. I want it to be like, oh, hey, we're going to do this, and we'll have stuff, and I don't know. I'd like to make it an event. Maybe we'll do it for 500 followers or something. We'll sit down and do full asteroid or something. Or 50 subs. 50 subs, 500 followers, maybe. We'll do full asteroid. I don't know. I might restart it to Strip Club version 3, because I think I have better ways of doing it. That's kind of... So, like, I used to, a long time ago, I used to speedrun A Link to the Past. And that kind of tapped into my, hey, can I speedrun this, right? Like, my first full clear was 60 hours of gameplay. And now this one, like, I think I was on track to make 18. Relatively. I think I was on track to make about 18 hours. I think I have a way to clear it faster so that I could get it down a little bit more. I will probably play Strip Club version 2 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. Just on stream, just as a normal kind of, this is the base for the week sort of thing. But I don't think I'm gonna like push it like, oh, I'm gonna go for as much as I possibly can. I want to perfect some of the mining techniques of not using ladders, and so right now what I use is like I use ladders and then I skip a space and I do this, and then I go up 4, I skip a space and I do this, and I don't want to do that anymore. And then I use tiles right here, because what you can do is dupes can sidle across the ladder. And when they do that, it slows their speed incredibly. But if you put a tile right here next to the upsy downsy, it actually forces them to walk on top of it, because they have to walk on top of the tile, so then they walk on top of the ladders. What I want to do is, instead of that, I just want to have an upsy downsy like this, and then I want to just do... I just want to dig 3, and then dig 3, and then dig 3, dig 3, dig 3 all the way around. And only use ladders where I absolutely need to in certain areas. So that way, I'm going to do an entire, like, half of the map like this. And what I'll end up with is just these number of, you know, levels that are just leaky oil fissure. Okay. So what I'll end up with is these levels of just natural, like, level. And then I can go up to the top and just dig them out one at a time, and what'll happen is they'll stand on the one underneath it, because it's only 3 tiles up, 4 tiles up from the one underneath it. They'll be able to reach it with no ladders, and so I can clear out the entire thing, no ladders. That's great. Leaky oil fissure. 402 grams a second. Jesus, that's a lot of oil. Holy crap, that puts out a lot of oil. All right, any other geysers that we've kind of found up here? No. And I know it puts out really hot oil too. All right, let's go down and see what this is down here. Yeah, you could have gaps between the ladders to build less ladders, but honestly, that's not as much of a... Like, it is the problem, and it's also... It's not... Yeah, you could do it. Just have a couple less. But it does slow them down. All right, let's go see what this geyser is. See, this is going to be the same thing where I think that'll work. I actually think this will work, because they can hop. And then from here they can hop. I think this will work. That might be a good way to... Yeah. The big problem with the ladder up and down isn't necessarily that... It's just that it takes them forever to actually build the damn ladder. Right, if there was a way to build ladders kind of in a much more great fashion, then I would do it, but what I want to do is kind of figure out something like this, so that I can kind of snake my way up one side, and then use this as a stepping stone for kind of bump across. Although, I honestly don't know if setting this up is really as... Like, I don't know if it's as much of a time save as I would like to think. Oh, Allie. Doing work. Yeah, I started, if you watched any of Sunday's VOD, or if you were here for Sunday, If you watched any of Sunday's VOD or you were here for Sunday, then I just started, like, in slime biomes, I always used, you know, I always used sedimentary rock. In these biomes, I always used igneous. Like, it was find what mats are close and just work with them for most things. Look at that. Look how well that worked. Okay. I mean, air is a problem down here. Oh no, there's polluted oxygen. Not a lot, though. This worked really well. I wonder if I can abuse this. But yeah, now I would love to do a full one sitting on stream. Just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna dig out an entire asteroid, one sitting, start at like 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning or something like that, and just go. But like I said, I'd rather make an event out of it than anything else. Right, I would much rather make an event out of it than... Okay, so this is one of those times where I hate myself for doing it, but I am going to use one of these algae terrariums for a minute to give them a wee bit of oxygen down here, so that as they're making this dig, they don't do exactly what she just did. Right? Because there's just not oxygen available anywhere nearby. So I want to be able to provide just a little. Yeah, full clear it's not hard, right? It's very time consuming. That's the hard part of the challenge is it's time consuming. So how can you get it to be... Hi, buddy, you're amazing.
Oh, you're amazing, the pit. Hello.
Hello. Hi, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Hi. Hi. Oh, hello. 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 It's how can you get it to be faster? That's the part of the challenge, is how can you get that clear to be faster? Unfortunately, as they make dupes smarter or dumber or break things or build things, it's gonna change over time. So I don't know how much. Also, I don't know how much time I really want to invest in. I don't know how much time I want to invest in doing it. Was that a Bijan? It is not a Bijan. He looks like a Bijan. They are related to Bijans. He is a Ketone de Tuliar. Day 3 and running out of algae. Well, if you're day 3 and running out of algae, you haven't explored fast enough. You should be in a jungle biome. What? Like these? Because these pockets are a ton of algae, right? There's a ton of algae here. There's a ton of algae. I already dug out a ton of algae right here. Up in this one, there was a ton of algae here. There's algae here. There's a ton of algae up here. So if you're running out of algae by cycle 73, you're not exploring fast enough. You need to branch out. I would not suggest getting algae from this biome until you've cleared out any decent pockets in these other biomes, right? And then this also, right, clearing out this is a very logical second choice for a biome. Yeah, the advanced mode made clear way better. This is a very logical choice for a second biome to expand into, because not only does it provide you with algae, which you are likely still using for oxygen, right? You haven't made the swap over to electrolyzers. It also provides you with iron, a fantastic source of iron, so you don't have to keep using copper. You can save copper for some repairs and other things. And it also provides you with coal, which you're likely using for power as well. So not only does it provide you with algae for oxygen, it provides you with coal for power and a logical replacement of copper. It's great. It's a fantastic way to explore. By 73, you should be in another biome. You should be exploring. Right, it's 77, and this is what I've got. right? You may not explore as fast as I do, but you should be in a second biome by 73. Advanced mode is here in priorities. Coming up here to options, there is now an advanced mode. And advanced mode is fantastic because it makes them kind of do things closer to where they are. Right, so instead of her being able to pick another, you know, if there was another digging task that was priority 9 up here, she would instead pick one of them ones down here instead of kind of doing that whole, like, bouncing between the maps and different sections and things like that. Nice breed. Thank you. He is, I have him. He's my Catone de Tuliar, and then Willow is a Cockapoo. Your dog is half Bichon. Yep, my other dog is a Cockapoo. My aunts always owned, like, Bicpoos, which is a Bichon Poodle. Kind of the mixes, right? Is yours a Bicpoo? Bichon and Poodle? That's a really common mix for Bichons. Bichon Pug. They mix Bichons and Pugs? Interesting. I'm going to Google that. Pug free? A pug free or a Bic Pug? A Bic Pug or a Pug Bichon? No, Pippin here is a Catone de Tuliar. They are a relative of the Bichon. The story is that Bichon, the Catone de Tuliar is the royal dog of Madagascar. They are native to Madagascar, and then outside of Madagascar, obviously, it's breeders and things like that. But the story is that a French pirate vessel shipwrecked off the coast of Madagascar a long time ago. And the Bichons are seafaring dogs. That's what people don't necessarily know. So are poodles. So Pippin here is a seafaring dog. And they had these dogs on the pirate ship. And when the ship shipwrecked, the dogs swam ashore with whatever survivors from the pirate crew and bred with the local dogs, creating the Catone de Tuliar. Ooh, a steam vent! Holy crap, a steam vent in this biome? Oh, come on. Why? Why you do this? Clay, why you do this? Look at this, though. This is a steam vent here in an oil biome. This is super cool and super nice because this puts out steam at 500 degrees Celsius. Which, combined with the fact that it's already fairly hot down here, means that we may be able to use this to get a steam generator to work fairly easily. This could have been a godsend. Let's turn this guy off. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, so that's the story of how Catones came to be. I don't know if it's true or not. I would like to think so, because, you know, I mean, who doesn't want to own a pirate dog, right? But I'm not positive. That thing's still dormant. It hasn't moved in 20 cycles. I wonder what the dormancy cycle on that is. Alright, so our goal was to explore. How are we doing on that goal? Pretty good, actually. This worked really well, actually. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, look at all the slicksters. This could be cool. Maybe we'll do a steam power next week. Maybe we'll do steam power next week. I don't know. So this is kind of the first time that Restart Week has hit the 100 cycle mark. I don't know if I want to keep keep the bases going at 100 cycles. Or if I want to hit the 100 cycles and restart back to 0 and do it that way. I haven't decided yet. If you would like to put in your 2 cents on that, I would appreciate it. Do it on Discord, just so I can keep an idea. Just so I can kind of keep an idea of what's going on, but I haven't decided yet what I want to do with it. I could go either way. I know, Pigeon. Soon. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh, no! Oh, no, not my hat hair. Oh, God, it's really bad. Oh, no. Helmet head. Ah. That's weird. Where'd he go? Pippin? As long as he's not howling. It's midnight. He's not allowed to howl. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. Oh, you're such a good puppy. You're a good puppy. You're a good buddy. You're a good girl, too. You look really lively. You look good. Oh, I gotta put you back in your hoodie, though. We gotta put you back in a hoodie so that you don't pick at the stars on your back for a little while. You're a good girl. She's a good girl. I'm gonna lose the hat for the rest of the stream. Oh, but in losing the hat, I'm also going to do this. What? I gotta put the pad back in it, because, oh man, that hurts my head. There we go. Like this. Oh, there we go. So how are we... Oh, no. Oh, wait. It broke. So now it still hurts my head. There we go. Oh, that caught my hair. Ow! Okay, I lost a couple more hairs than I needed to this early on in my life. What do we got? Cool beans, cool beans. We're good there. We're good here. This thing is still just pumping out oil. If I want to... there's no good way to break out. There's no good way to break out tunnels from here. Damn it, Clay. Make it easier to do full asteroid. Not that you really need to, but... Alright, so we're good there, we're good there, we're good there. It is cycle 79? What? 2 more cycles to go. We did not accomplish a ton on this map, but I do like this map. That's the thing, is I do actually... Oh, wow, we did actually do that, didn't we? I do like this map. How are we doing on plumbing? Oh, we did make it. Okay, so for this... let's just, for now, go like this, add it in, and then deconstruct you. Like this. What? Make it happen. Make it so! Make it so. Make it so. I think originally I wanted to just go down there and put a pump in there, but I'll just pump it right into the fertilizer makers. We're not generating a ton of polluted No polluted water. Cycle 80. Last cycle of the night. Do I actually only do 19 cycles a night? 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Yeah, okay. I do 20 cycles a night. Yeah, I just had to count that on my hands. Everybody can laugh at me now. It's okay. I didn't even, I just... Oh, I'm so sorry, Bonnie, I made you do that. Oh, I'm so sorry I made you do that. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Alright, how are we doing on food? We're doing pretty well. Sterile atmosphere. What? Sterile atmosphere. Yeah, it's freaking chlorine. Alright, so we're good there, we're good there, we're good there. This is no bueno. Look at all that slime lung in there. What? Okay. So we're up here. Are there any geysers that I have missed that we just discovered? There's probably a geyser up here. Let's keep it going like this. Like that. Like that. See, what are you doing? Why are you doing the thing that you do? Can you not reach that? No, you can. You're a master. You're going to eat, and this is why I want to control when they can eat, because she literally just came up here, dug a block, decided that she wanted to eat, and ran all the way back down. She's completely wasted this cycle. When she should be up here, dig out a whole thing, and then just eat in the morning. We really need like a prison architect system where you can kind of say, hey, you eat and work and sleep during certain times of the day. Right, that would be really cool. So that would be super cool. Clay, if you're listening at all, that would be super cool. A whole, like, prison architect-based system where you can pick dupes' schedules. So you could even, like, double bunk people and have it so that a bed, you know, if they have different sleep schedules, if one person works during the day and the other person works at night, like... You could even double bunk people. That would be awesome. That would be great. Live, learn from Prison Architect. That's cycle 80. We're now on cycle... Oh, wow, that worked out super, super well. That is the alarm that says that I need to give Willow her medicine. Because it's midnight. Although she got it a little late today. But, so that's cycle 80. Let's take a look, see what we did on this one. We didn't do a ton on this one. What we did do is we finished our fertilizer making. So we haven't actually powered it on yet, but we did finish it. So it's now set up. We've explored to this geyser. This is a cold CO2 geyser, negative 55 degrees Celsius. We might be able to use it to cool down some of our base. We have a hot CO2 geyser, yeah, whatever. This is a hot steam vent located in the oil biome, which is good for us because we might actually be able to use this to create steam power. So maybe we'll do a legit steam power setup down here at some point. We've explored this way. There's been nothing over here so far. We seem to be okay on food now that we have a ton of mealwood. We're okay there. We need to get off of relying on water for food. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do mushrooms on this map. We'll do mushrooms. It'll be fine. We have a polluted water geyser that's been dormant the entire time that we've been doing this. We came up here and we dug out a leaky oil fissure, which is actually putting out a lot of oil, which is cool, but it's also very hot because it puts out very hot oil. And we talk over to this side of the map, which we haven't seen. We don't have any more geysers to head for quite yet, but I'm sure at some point we will. We just haven't found them. And then once we do, we'll head for those. This is more of our exploration, kind of get out and search map, see what we have to work with. This steam geyser right here really excites me, though. This is a cool idea because we have such hot temperatures down here that we're already going to be dealing with. There's magma down here. We've got hot biome, and then this being able to produce like ridiculously hot steam, 500-degree steam as well. Hopefully, we can use this to kind of make a power setup down here for steam. So that's on my list, my to-do list. If I remember to watch this on YouTube before I do a thing. Alright. Cool beans. That is Cycle 81. For anybody who's new around here, on Mondays we do restart day. We go 20 cycles, so we go from 61 to 81. And then next week we're going to go from 81 to 101 cycles. I don't know if we're going to stop at 100 or if we'll just go from 101 to 121, 121 to 141. But we do 4 bases a week. This was base 4. This is Shine Ranch. It is now midnight. Guys, I am going to get off for the night. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to probably pop onto Discord for a little while. You can also pop onto Discord. The link is in chat. I just threw it in there. You can also pop onto Discord. You are more than welcome to hang out with me. I don't know what I'm going to do past this point, but I'll probably kind of look over stats from the stream and kind of figure out what I'm doing and start the YouTube sort of kind of cut the video. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. For all of you who followed today, thank you for the follows. New follow friends are fantastic. I know she tried to kind of hide it, but Jackie, thank you for the subscription. That's awesome. For all the new Bits friends and all of our new Bits buddies, you guys are awesome too. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me every night. You guys really do make this game way, way, way better. Just being able to hang out and talk to everybody is fantastic. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for chilling. I gotta give the dog her meds. I will be on Discord probably in a couple of minutes. And then, yeah. If you haven't followed yet, by all means, if you want to hang out tomorrow, we'll be back 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time with more Oxygen Not Included. So, or maybe a little earlier. We'll see. If you want to know if I get on earlier, you got to hit that follow button. Hit the notifications. It'll send you an email when I'm on. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your night. I truly appreciate it. Have a great night.